Hello, everyone. Today I am going to do something that I pretty much failed to do when I originally reviewed James Gunn Superman back on Thursday, July 10th. And that's really given full depth into my discussion in regards to the issues I had with the film and, of course, the unfortunate political controversy surrounding the film. First, let me discuss the political controversy surrounding this film. Now, usually I would love to bash the left and for their nonsense and so forth. But in this instance, this is where I feel both sides are in the wrong here. Superman is an alien, not an immigrant. That's number one. And number two, Superman is not woke. Superman is more than just an American hero. He's a universal hero. He doesn't just fight for America, he fights for the entire planet and for the entire universe. Yes, he fights for the American, but he also fights for truth, justice, and freedom for everybody. For for all, he was there. He was brought on Earth to fight for the oppressed, to fight for those who couldn't fight for themselves, to inspire hope to the entire human race, not just Americans, the entire human race. The fact that my fellow conservatives are shitting on this character for doing something that he has been known for decades is freaking ridiculous. That needs to stop right now. And I don't think this movie should not have been politicized. I think people should have kept their political mouth shut and just say, hey, this is about a character who's all about fighting for hope. This is what Superman is. Now let's get on to the issues I have with the film. Let me start off by saying, even though I had a personal gripe with Lex Luthor being the main villain again in the Superman movie, I'm going to put that aside. One of the main issues, and I'm glad I was reminded of this by a good friend of mine, Rick Allen Ken, who saw the movie last night. Huge shout out to you, buddy. Superman got his ass kicked a lot throughout this movie. Now, it's not that I have an issue with Superman losing a fight or two in the movie, but the fact that you had this character get his ass kicked a lot is ridiculous. I get it. There are people out there who think Superman is too powerful, which I think are a bunch of absolute morons. He has gotten his ass kicked a lot throughout his career, but I've never seen such a moment, a movie where a good portion of it where Superman was getting the mop, where he was getting just embarrassed in a fight. Now, don't get me wrong, he did have some cool ass moments in fights in action, like with the heat vision and with his heat vision and everything, but a lot of the times he was just getting his ass kicked. And I understand James Gunn wanted to focus more on his character, and which is what he should be doing, not powers. But you didn't have to get you have to get Superman to get his ass kicked a lot. That's the damn truth. Let me see. Oh, and there were certain points of the film where I felt James Gunn was cannibalizing his own work. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. What else? Trying to think. Trying to think here. Yeah, he just got his ass kicked a lot. Like, I'm like, what the hell? But I do think he will have more badass action scenes over time. David Cornswell still did a hell of a job as the character. I'm glad Rick Ken enjoyed his performance. Once again, huge shout out to you, buddy. Um, but yeah. Um, That's all I want to say. Those were the issues. Also, Hawkgirl, the Kendra Saunders version was mad to me. There were times she was good. There were times she was a miss, and I'm like, Mr. Terrific was great. Metamorpho was great. Guy Gardner was fine. The Kendra Saunders Hawkgirl, I thought was the most disappointing character in the movie to me. I expected her to be a really. I understand she wasn't Shira Hall, but I expected her to be like somewhat memorable. You know, so and to be consistent, good, and memorable. And there were times she wasn't. So I was disappointed by that. But all in all, I still think it's a great film. I would probably have to, after really thinking about the issues, the issues I had with the film, I probably have to take this. It gets an A, not an A plus. I have to reduce my grade to an A. I still have to go from a 10 out of 10 to probably an 8 or a 9. I probably have to think about that some more, but it definitely gets an A in my book. It's a really damn good film. Hope you guys had a good day today. Hopefully, I still like the movie a lot, but it also disappointed me in some areas. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.